Good evening. At the top, Valley residents trying to recover from last month's flooding, now preparing for the next step.
Yeah, one family says their prayers have been answered. Channel 5's Christian Colon has more on what's ahead for people needing assistance. Christian?
It's officially recovery time. Federal help will soon be on the way for those who qualify. A FEMA spokesman says anyone affected by the flooding should apply. Rosa home is finally dried out. The Ponce family looks through the remains.
We are finally happy besides all the sadness because someone thought about us.
Ponce says her prayers have been answered. The president signing a disaster declaration means help is on the way to Valley flood victims.
Yes, this is the mark of how high the water got.
The mattress, look, and even the drawer.
It was all underwater. We first told you about the Ponce family last month. We were forced to stay outside because the water was just too high. Today, it's dry. Although she can't live here, Ponce is finally at home, and she hopes FEMA has the answer.
Well, the idea here is to get people through the event and on to recovery. Oftentimes people think that we come in and put things back the way they were, and that's not what the Stafford Act was set up to do.
Kurt Pickering is a spokesman for FEMA. He says there are 3 ways you can register for help. 1, by calling 1-800-621-3362 or go online at disasterassistance.gov. You can also visit a disaster recovery center located in the valley. Those locations have not been set up yet, but will be in the upcoming days. Pickering says not everyone will qualify, but he stresses everyone who was affected by the floods should apply.
If you are a renter, you should still register, and there will be things that, assuming you're eligible, you always have to assume that you're eligible among all the various criteria. But my point is, if you are thinking that you shouldn't register with us because you're a renter, that isn't correct.
For the Ponces, they know their home is gone. They hope the FEMA grant releases them from the past month's despair. Pickering also says there are a few things you have to have ready when you apply. Pictures, videos, and any other evidence of the damage will help. Proof of occupancy, such as bank statements with your address or bills. Also, renters, a copy of the lease is recommended, but not required. Live in the studio, Christian Colon, Channel 5 News at